All right, agenda, meeting of the Scituate Board of Health, Monday, March 6, 2017, the Selectmen's Chambers, Town Hall, 6 p.m. I'll take a motion to open the meeting and accept the agenda.
Motion to open the meeting on March 6th at 6 a.m. in the Selectmen's Chamber and accept the agenda.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Schedule items. First up, discuss/vote Title V hearing, emergency sewer connection request, 301 Hadley Road. Greg Morris from Morris Engineering representing.
Good evening.
How are you?
Good. This is a request to make a connection to the public sewer. This house is serviced by a septic system that's failing Title V criteria. Sewer is in the near vicinity of this house, and so we'd like to make that application to the selectmen. We're looking for the board to do that in conjunction with us. This property is 301 Hatherley Road. I submitted a plan that details the property shown here. Hatherley Road is at this location. The Egypt Beach parking lot is almost directly across the street. Inside of that Egypt Beach parking lot, there's a pump station for the sewer. Our abutter to the north is tied in with a direct line to that pump station. The abutters to the south and across the street are tied into a sewer line that comes down Egypt Beach Road. This house here, which was built, I believe, in the 60s, for whatever reason, sewer wasn't run by this house. It was never tied in. So we're looking to make the connection. I've outlined its connection location in green. We would tunnel underneath Hatherley Road. Hatherley Road was just paved this past year, so I know we can't cut that pavement, but we would do a directional drill under the road so that we wouldn't be touching the pavement. I was hired by the person that's buying the property, Rob Panarelli, as part of his purchase. He'll be conducting a Title V inspection. I've gone out on a voluntary basis at this point. I found standing water at 12 inches in the ground, which means that the soil absorption system is completely underwater. I also found the existing distribution box with liquid level above the outlet invert. So it would fail a Title V inspection when that time comes. We've gone out, we've tried to do perk tests in the front yard. We've also tried to do them in the side yard. I've indicated those on the plans. The perk tests were witnessed by Ralph Cole. Both of them failed groundwater at 12 inches and 18 inches. The backyard, there is a wetland in the back. It's approximately 50 feet from the back of the house. The state has a 50-foot setback from a wetland to a septic system. So the only location where it would be feasible to do an upgrade is in the front yard or the side yard. Both have failed perks in them at this point in time. Connection to the sewer seems like it would be in everyone's best interest. We're near a bathing beach here. We're near a wetland. And we have poor soil conditions.
Sounds good to me. Is the house, are there people living in there?
There are people living there now.
Sounds good to me. I don't know, probably.
No, well, question.
Yeah,
No, I don't have
that's the one I was thinking was.
Do you need approval from highway or anybody to go under that street?
Yeah, I mean,
And then you need an easement on the other side of the street?
I think all the work can be done inside the right-of-way.
Okay, so you just need approval from the DPW?
Exactly.
And would that be correct to say?
DPW and then the Board of Selectmen as the sewer commissioners.
Absolutely, yeah, no, I haven't even gotten there yet.
Oh, yeah.
More just with the road
With the
work.
work.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. No, the soils look bad. I mean, you proved it, and you got pictures there that show the water in the D box, which is an automatic failure, without a question. I mean, the proof is there. And, yeah, as long as they see it that way. Yeah, no, I have no issues.
I have no issue with this.
No.
Sean, being the resident, anything to say?
couldn't agree more.
Because it's gonna go.
Oh, yeah, it would come to us, and I couldn't agree more. This house, I know it very well. I grew up 3 houses away. It's almost, one could argue that it abuts sewer. It doesn't touch the property or comes very close to it, so it could be an automatic tie-in. And even if it wasn't, the way I feel, this is what the sewer's for. When we get confronted with these developments, we could say no, but they could get overturned. So we don't have a choice. But yet you have someone living in a house for 50, 60, 70 years. I don't care if it changed hands. That house has been paying taxes. That's the house that should be tied in my opinion. Houses like that. So, and, Greg just reinforced, I know the backyard, just not very far out the back door, it does get wet. The sewer all around it. Couldn't agree more with you guys.
Okay. Yep, move to support the requested emergency sewer connection for the residents located at 301 Hadley Road, which must be approved by the Board of Selectmen in their roles as sewer commissioners, and also too, it needs to be approved by DPW as well. Should we put that in there as well? Yeah. So, that's my motion.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Great. All right, Greg, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I will,
That was painless.
I met briefly with Kevin Cafferty to talk about the process of this. I'll get with him a little bit more to discuss the specifics of the connection itself, and look forward to moving forward with you guys. Thank you.
Sean?
Craig, have you done that before, going under a street?
I haven't, I know what's.
They do it all the time, yeah, I just wondered if you
You have
had done it.
to dig a test pit on either side of the pavement, and then there's a horizontal drill. And it's not a,
I'd like to see that.
yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's not that bad because it's a pressure sewer right there, so it's only 1.5 inches.
Yeah, so
As I gotta go, it's not a big, sorry.
yeah, they do it on 3A and stuff, so if they do it on state roads, so it's in it, right?
I did like 6 houses in Hull that way, through Ledge.
You did?
Yeah,
Wow.
that worked out.
Good. Thank you. Have a good one.
Question, usually somebody from the board, represents it.
Yeah, usually those, right?
Board of Selectmen.
We'll have to see when the comments on the agenda.
Yeah, all right, let me know. Whatever.
If the bridge is up, then I guess you can't go.
I'll make sure it's at the
Making sure we haven't done one of these in a
agenda.
while, so.
Huh?
I'll make sure it's at the end of the agenda.
Well, then.
I'm just kidding. Come on,
Well, you'll be by yourselves.
Yes, that's not advisable, Sean. All right, new business, Jen's director's report. What do you got, Jen?
So first order of business is the public health nurse, Eileen Scotty, has arranged for Dana-Farber's mammogram van to return to Scituate. It will be in town at St. Luke's on April 13th from 8 a.m. to 3:30 a.m. So information will be posted.
3:30
p.m. 3:30 p.m. That would be an awfully long day. 8 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. The van will be located at St. Luke's. They've been gracious enough to host it for us this year. It can assist 40 women throughout that day, so we have a lot of slots open. Advertising is just beginning. Posters are going up. They'll go on our website. SCTV is always nice enough to help us, and we'll be promoting it in any way we can. So look forward to that. And I always give you a bit of numbers when we meet. We currently have 10 active housing cases, 5 active nuisance cases, 6 environmental releases, 14 failed septic systems. So we've gone up in the latter department with a couple of recently received failed Title V inspection reports. And then in terms of food, we've had 40 total inspections between February 7th and February 22nd. It includes 1 complaint and 11 re-inspections. The remainder have been annual routine inspections. The types of critical violations that have been observed are lack of allergen training, raw foods being stored over ready-to-eat foods, Glass and dishwashers not sufficiently sanitizing. Equipment and food not holding proper temperatures. Bare hand contact with food. Equipment with both food and non-food contact surfaces not adequately cleaned. Some food not covered, dated, and labeled. Ice machines not sufficiently clean, and sanitizers not at sufficient concentrations. So food inspector's been very busy working with food establishments to correct these violations as soon as they're observed and documented. She will continue on as she always does.
Very good. Busy, busy.
Yes, very busy.
All right, next up, administrative invoice approvals and meeting minute approvals. January 9th and February 6th.
I was just reading January 9th one, I have no changes or corrections. I was just curious, how did that, Mr. Emmanuel?
He's no longer on the job.
Has been removed from the job? So the whole thing was mute?
A different installer completed the work.
Oh, well, that was the
at
work
that
done.
system. Yes, the work is done.
Okay.
We're still waiting, I believe, for the as-built to
Did
come
he
in,
ever
but
get
the
his
work is done.
permit?
He did,
Yeah.
yep. We sent it immediately after the meeting, with all of his paperwork being in, but the owner chose to go a different direction.
That's a
Yep.
choice, yeah, no worries, no worries. And, do we have, do anything more with Mr. Bjorkman?
What's that again?
Not
The
yet.
fees, no?
No,
Still in a holding pattern?
still trying to get there, yes.
Yes. I think, remind us of the past.
Oh, yes. Still on the grand list.
Yeah, well, that was an interesting night. That was one I won't forget for a while. A little excitement here, but what the hell?
Right,
That threw me for a curveball.
yes. Not our typical meetings.
Okey dokey.
And this February 6th meeting was it was a very short meeting.
Just like this one.
You're still hanging around.
Yeah.
First meeting was great.
It's all good.
Kept you on board. Didn't scare you.
Take a motion to accept these minutes from January 9th and February 6th, please.
Motion to accept minutes, meeting minutes for January 9th, 2017, and February 6th, 2017.
We're on all, so,
Seconded.
all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, and let's sign some POs. And then we can do that.
Russell, there are a bunch that already have your signature. The first two do not have any.
Is this, we just signed this one anyway? Let's see. Oh, there it is.
Anyway.
Where, passing it along. Watching one of my favorite movies with the governor signing papers. Always makes me laugh. Blazing Saddles.
What's the buried and treasure support group?
So we have the Scituate hoarding response team has a grant, and part of the grant funding is supporting a set of facilitator-led support groups.
So it's $700?
So it's a facilitator-led support group, so the facilitator gets a stipend from the grant for the 2-hour sessions, $100 a session. So that was for 7 weeks worth of sessions.
Adjourn.
All right, motion. All those in favor?
Aye.